Is it peaceful? Is it prosperous? Yes. Is it rich? Well, depends. Is it safe? Well, well, I think so. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Endzone, a world apart. I mean, right, it's today. Well, today we are loading our asses on the balloon, and I'm gonna go on more expeditions. We're gonna find out the 2 remaining, well, not today, obviously, because we're just gonna go to one direction, solve the mysteries of one direction. That sounded like a boys band. What the shit? Oh, I can get actually knowledge from the lunatic. Oh, that's nice. Right, so. You're offering scrap. That's nice as well. Okay, so we got one passage to the north and one passage to the south. So let's actually start with the north and see what type of expedition we're gonna find over here.
Officer sends you greetings from afar. I've run into a very special place here, but I don't want to reveal too much yet. The thing is, I need your help here, urgently.
No, not this lunatic. I never trade with him. No matter how many times he comes to my village, no matter how many times he comes to my town, he always offers some bullshit radiative stuff. Like, oh, I bet you would like to buy radiated food. It's not like you already have problems if you need to buy food from me. This is like the worst trader. Like, if you ask me, you can walk on water and, I don't know, dehydrate completely and drop dead. That's how much I care about you, man. But I don't care on what secrets you have found. So, sure. Let's go, shall we? Okay, metal tools, radiation suit. Okay, let's take all of this. I'm gonna take like 30 of the food supply. There we go. Okay, so. Who we can actually send? Who we actually do need? What the fuck is this thing? Charcoal burner. We need a charcoal burner specialist? That's something new. I don't think I got such a specialist actually. Oh wait, I do! Okay. Right, so let's take you, I think I can take the guys from the security since we don't actually have any movement right now. Actually, no, what? Hold on. Let's take one more charcoal burner. And let's take somebody else who can be a technician. Ah, great. Rebecca's a technician. Awesome. Okay, take one more security guy just in case. Load a bit more of those. Okay. Start the expedition. Load your asses in the balloon, girls! We have an expedition to do. Also, in the meantime, I've decided to expand the city a little tiny bit, so I actually built a factory, I hope, in a good position for the first time. Like, this is actually the first time when I build a factory. The factory increases the production rate of the nearby workshops. So, for example, this tool workshop, daytime working hours efficiency, 170%. And during nighttime is 120%. Increases to 100% when provided with electricity. Yeah, so you got actually everything, right? This building is located in the vicinity of a factory. This increases its efficiency. Yeah! So this building actually came with the... I forgot the name of that DLC. The DLC that actually adds, you know, like futuristic post-apocalyptic buildings. So, if you don't know, like, one of the DLCs actually added comfortable shelters, for example. They've added... What else they added? Well, they've added a bunch of other statues. Wait, this is in places, or...? No, I think this is the other DLC. I'm actually quite confused. You know what? I'm not going to try to confuse you more. There's a link in the description below. Go check the game on your Steam page. And while you're at it, actually add the game to your wishlist right away. And, well, I hope that you can actually get it and enjoy. Because if you enjoy, like, post-apocalyptic city building games, this is one of the top. Like, you want a good shit? You want a good building game? There we go! Just remember that at some point it gets quite repetitive because, well, unless you're gonna be playing the scenarios, and don't. The expedition almost arrived at the destination, and it should trigger... That's not the thing. Expedition is waiting. Nice. Alright, so let's see what type of a dipshit I'm gonna get myself into. Again.
It's great that you've come. It was slowly getting kind of edgy here, but that shouldn't stop us. Look at this gorgeous spot I found here.
Uh-huh. What? It's full of radiation, knowing you. Alright, go to the entrance.
Fabulous, isn't it? I landed here and knew I wouldn't be leaving this place so fast again. You've got to grasp opportunities where you find them. I'm sure you're able to help me get this door open.
Yeah, and I'm gonna take every single thing that is actually inside. And if you try to object, well, I got this really nice friend over here called Mr. Rifle, and he gonna introduce himself to you. Maybe you can open the door with a bit of a skill, boss. The lock seems to be worn down by the weather. This shouldn't be a problem at all with the tools we have. Sure, give it a try. Very good. The lock was worn down and a few dealt moves was all it took to get it open.
The waiting outdoors in the snow really paid off, after all. Naturally, the passageway is still a bit dark, but I can't get rid of the feeling that we've got something very special ahead of us here.
Yeah, I bet we do. I mean, I did something. Sure, it's dark, but what could be dangerous here? Let's just go through. I don't know. No, let's try maybe with torches. A little bit of light wouldn't hurt here, boss. We can even see our own feet. There are some wooden slats here and here, and we have towels with us. We can use torches out of. We can make torches out of it. Torch is burning. It's a good thing we got some light. The floor is full of junk everywhere you look. Now we can avoid tripping over everything.
What a fabulous place. It's hard to believe, but this building probably used to be a kind of bar. Just picture it. Tables and chairs, a crackling stove in the middle, a little music, good conversations, long evenings, and a couple of good drinks to be had at the bar itself. A pub at the snow-covered end of the world. You know, I can hardly believe it myself, but a vision is planting itself solidly in my mind. My dear friends, we have to get the bar back in shape and make it shine like new again.
Well, good luck there, because I'm gonna grab what I can from here and get the hell out of here.
A good bar needs electricity, of course. After all, there's a whole bunch of equipment standing here that would benefit from it. I brought along my trusty generator. We can make use of it. Would you like to haul it in from outside?
This, you know what, this reminds me of two things. It reminds me of Kenshi, like one of the buildings you can have in that game. And it reminds me, I don't know why, of Frostpunk. Why does this thing look like the generator? Okay, the bar, the heat. You didn't complain much, but it's freaking cold and everything is covered with snow. According to the signs, this big machine in the middle must be a heating stove. Should we try to get it going? Go.
Yeah, it's actually pretty chilly here. Do you think we can get that big thing up and running? That ought to make it really nice and toasty for us.
Oh yeah, sure, toasty.
I'll admit, it's a few years, centuries past its prime, isn't it? But at any rate, it's better than nothing.
Sure, whatever you say. The firing chamber is covered with soot, boss. We should give it a thorough cleaning, or else nobody will ever be able to get a fire going in here. We should let our charcoal burner take a look at it. Yeah, sure.
I can already see that cozy fire crackling away. Then let's put on the heat. It just crossed my mind. Fuel would be a good thing. Did you see any here?
Boss, there appears to be a fuel stash on the side of the firing chamber. There's still a ton of coal in it. Can we just light it again? Our expert says that the coal is pretty damp. But we could try it anyway. We just have to sort out the damp piece of coal. Sure, good idea. Coal stash, old wood. There's some old pallets and nah, just go with the coal, man. Yay! We got a fire going deep, despite the dampness. Sometimes you need a bit of a skill.
Oh, how wonderful! At last I can sit down next to a crackling fireplace and make myself some mushroom tea. Grab yourselves a few chairs and take a seat and join me.
Mushroom tea! Oh, that needs to taste delicious. Mushroom tea. Are you serious? That sounds different. Listen, oh, we should probably be heading home soon. Yeah, I'm not going to drink your stupid ass tasting like old shoe mushroom tea.
What a shame. Aw, that's a shame. But you'll come back again, won't you?
No.
I'm glad to hear it. In the meantime, I'll do some tidying up and keep the fire going. And I have one last request.
What?
The fuel won't last forever. And I'm afraid I'm a bit short here, and I'd really prefer not to burn up the chairs. So, could you maybe bring some along with you? Of course, only if you don't mind, and it's not too much trouble.
If you're gonna pay extra. You know what? I'm gonna charge you the same way you charged me for that radiated food last time you've tried to sell me. Yeah, you heard me right.
Gee, I knew I could rely on you. I simply knew it. You've already helped me get a lot further. I'm going to name a drink after you. I might just call it the Boss.
This is acceptable. Okay, to the entrance because... Yes, shut the fuck up. Generator. Okay, get the generator inside.
From. There it is. Awesome. It ought to supply us with enough power to create some cozy lighting here and run one or the other piece of equipment too.
Okay. Sure, where should we put it?
There's junk and chaos everywhere. I let you have some say in the designing. After all, we're something like partners now. What do you think? Where should we hook up the generator?
In the lake. Unused wires. Cables. Okay. Up here, boss, in the little hut. The floor is stable over here in the corner. The exhaust fumes can escape better here too. But we're going to have to connect the generator with cables somehow. We've got the right cables along, boss. Sure.
Fabulous. One small step in the direction of my fully operational bar.
Alright. Lots of stuff.
A lot of stuff blocking the way here, isn't there? Come on and help me clean all this out.
Help him.
Oh my. Although I was able to get a very good look inside when I landed, there was no way for me to see this cluttered mess. But even so, I already know exactly what I'm going to do with this corner. Then again, yeah, this is it. The day customers are supposed to sit here and tell each other stories while they enjoy the delicacies this world has to offer. Come on, we shouldn't waste any time. Where do we begin?
By throwing you out. Oh, okay. Trunks, furniture, shelf. There are old chairs and furniture all over the place. We can't just leave it like this, boss. We can barely get through with so much stuff lying around. Tidy it up.
It's already a lot better like this. It's a lucky thing you found me here. After I sent off my radio message, I waited in the snow for help. There was no way I could know if anyone would even receive it and then come and get me. And if I'd left, someone else might have grabbed this wonderful building for themselves. I would never have forgiven myself for that.
Oh yeah, sure, you bet. Yeah. Like, you're trying to convince me that you actually are the same person. You're drinking mushroom tea, man. Come on. Trunks. Here are some trunks, boss. We should see what's inside of them and sort the things we don't need.
You're welcome to take the stuff from the chests with you. It's just in the way here. It might not seem that way to you, but finding a place like this was blind luck. Nothing you'd find on an old map. For years I traveled with my balloon from place to place, and now this might just turn out to be a new home for me. Here, in the midst of the snow. Isn't that unbelievable?
No. Not at all. Shelf. We should empty the shelf. We don't want any of that old stuff to hit someone on the head. Why not? Sounds like a great idea.
Great. This way nothing can crash down anymore. Speaking of crashes, it's not my first visit here. I ran into a snowstorm back then and had to make a forced landing. I thought my time had come, and then I spied a tower in the midst of all the raging snow. That was how I got here in the first place. Unfortunately, the door was locked. What's more, I was short on supplies and had to leave in a hurry when the snowstorm died down.
Uh-huh. Fabulous story. That's where you tried to sell me the radioactive food? The bar. I think this used to be the bar, boss. At least that's what it looks like.
No kidding. It's a bar. Even the right kind of stools are here. Are we lucky or what? This place is as if it was made for us.
Is it any good?
Of course, it's still good for something. You'll see it won't be long before the beverages are bubbling away here. But first, we have to look and see what this precious gem has to offer.
The drawers look interesting, boss, but they are locked. Should we force them open? Small chamber. There's a door. Should we open it? Yeah.
Excellent. There's even storage space for utensils and glasses and bottles here. Not to mention the jam.
Jam?
Sure, yes, indeed. Hasn't it ever crossed your mind to produce scrumptious jam? Why have I been perfecting my jam recipe all these years? For what? We'll get to that, but first of all, let's take a look at the closets and cupboards in here.
Okay. Force it open. Skill. It looks like we don't even have to force those cabinets open. With a little bit of skill, we could just lift them off the hinges on the side. Hand me the crowbar. Oh! Nice! Fruits! Awesome. Here are some old rusting tin cans. Must be canned food. There's something written on here. Could be a date. I wonder if the containers are still eatable. Probably. Drawers? Okay, break them open. Ah, come on, really? It's not going to work, boss. We can't get them open without destroying them. What a shame that would be. Try again. There's all kind of useful stuff in those drawers. Let's take it with us. Okay, I think we got everything from now on. So just gonna loot it all. And probably this guy's gonna request my assistance one more time, like in a minute or two, knowing him. Because he is too big of a loser to do this shit on his own. Alright, loot and return. I'll see you around. Nice. And we got ready the next thingy. Ah, okay, so I actually have to wait for my balloon to land. Alright, sure, whatever. My balloon has returned, so let's see. End the chapter. It deals with an old completely snowed-in tower that Oli wants to get back in shape so that he can open up a bar in it. Ah, okay.
Greetings to all my fabulous helpers who are sitting there, far away and thinking of me. Believe it or not, things have changed. Drop by sometime and see for yourself.
The only thing I am thinking about right now when it's related to you is that how organizing death you're gonna have in the middle of nowhere, all on your own, because you decided to open a bar in the post-apocalypse, literally in the mountain, where nobody has access to. But yeah, sure, you're the business guy here. You're the guy that knows how to make money selling fucking radioactive stuff. Asshole. Right, take this. Take this, take this. I'm gonna need 30 as well, I think, just in case, because you never know how many. I prefer to take more than take less. Right, so you. Actually, no, you. What else we need? We need a gatherer page. Okay, so you're gonna come. Anyone else is a gatherer, maybe? You're a gatherer. Great. Okay, anyone else wants to come along? Don't be shy, Pedro. Yeah, I'd love to take Pedro with me. You're gonna come, and you're gonna come. Alright, that should be everything. Load your asses under the balloon! And let's fly! But in all, is this a peaceful life here in the apocalypse? Yes. Is it peaceful? Is it prosperous? Yes. Is it rich? Well, depends. Is it safe? Well, well, I think so. With all of the defenses I have built so far, and traps, and barricades, and ammunition, and assault rifles. Actually, the only thing I'm lacking right now is some landmines, and I'll be completely safe, but no! For some unknown reason to me, the technology to make landmines have been forgotten by the world. Where's my technology? Where's my shit? I want to blow up shit. Come on, game, don't be like that. Okay, so we still have some scrap over here to harvest, so let's do that. There we go, and after that we're gonna... Oh, look! There wasn't a forest over here. Now it is! Okay, hold on a second. I actually need to move you a little bit here. Okay, there we go. Beautiful. So harvest all of this thing for me, please. And after that, we're gonna build some scrap catchers. After all, I have to also clear this place over here. I'm thinking about clearing this place. I would love to make actual roads around here, but this... I think I can remove this thing, actually, no? Hold on, there was a... I had a scrapyard somewhere over here. That's actually not doing anything. Where is that shit? No. There it is. I have no idea what you're collecting right now. Okay, you were collecting something, I guess. So if I'm gonna move you... Yeah, I want you to collect this thing here. Right? So you're gonna collect this, and I'll be able to make a... Oh, wait, hold on. Beautiful. Yeah, so they're gonna clear up this thing. I can make a road later on here. It's gonna be nice. It's gonna be beautiful. It's gonna be great. Can I actually send someone else over here to do this shit? Probably. Maybe. Oh, look, the expedition has arrived. So let's see what that loser wants from me. What? You know they're getting paid by the hour, right? You're not paying up. Come on, dipshit. And...
Oh, that's fine and delectable. Be my guests. Take a look around. It's gotten a lot cozier already. The stove has truly worked wonders. And just look, the surrounding snow has melted to reveal more parts of the building. Originally, it was probably a cooling tower or something. Fascinating, isn't it?
Motherfucker, this is a reactor from Frostpunk. Look at this. Wait, what? How? How does it even... Okay, that's pretty cool, I'll admit. That is pretty cool. Nuclear bar. Okay, that's pretty clever. I'll admit, that's pretty clever. Alright, so have a look around.
Without saying that you're my guests. But don't make yourselves too comfortable. You can surely give me a hand with one little thing or other.
If you're gonna pay.
Yeah, that's for sure. Nobody's a guest here yet. Not even me. There are still a few things to do before you can put your feet up. Ha!
Hi, Tibara, how are you doing? Tibara, what you doing here?
Yes. That's right, it's me. Only used a few tasty delicacies as a pretense to lure me here, and then sentenced me to work with the fumes that stove doles out here. Nobody else could stand it. Yeah, the only one is old T-Bearer. Once again, she's not above doing just about anything.
Our condolences.
Since, she says, T-Bear is an old companion of mine and came by to support me. But there actually is something you could help us with. The heat that the building radiates due to our stove has melted the surrounding snow. Now you can see that there's still a lot more to discover below us than we originally thought.
You know what? I actually wonder would the developers have ever considered to make Endzone 2. If they do, I actually hope that Tibara's gonna appear over there. Okay, snow covered roof. Tibara fuel. Right. So let's start maybe with Tibara, what she knows. Hey Tibara! Did you come here by to give us a hand?
That old swashbuckler. Haven't seen him for a long time, you know. At some point he called me and told me about this place. In the end, well, I weakened to temptation.
Oh, Tibara. What is that on the table?
Those are dice, my dears. Feel like playing around for money? You could make a killing on your bets. That is, if the dice take a liking to you. Ha!
Sure, whatever you say. Boss, do you really think gambling is a good idea? We could beat our expedition rations, but we don't want to lose too many and have to go back to settlement too early. Sure, let's roll the dice.
What? You're gangsters. That's what you are. Cutthroats. Cleaning out old tea like that. Whatever. Next time I get you. One more round?
Sure. No, maybe later on. That's actually interesting. You can gamble here. Alright, let's see. Annex. There's an annex outside the wall, boss. It must have been hidden under the ice last time. Should we take a closer look? Yeah.
Try to get in, but T-Bear and I were simply all thumbs. Is there any chance you have a knack for this kind of stuff?
I have knack for all kinds of stuff. Do you know who you're dealing with? You're dealing with the remains of the syndicate. Boss, the door's locked. Do I look like your babysitter? Appears to be all frozen. We could try to break down the... Piss on it! Alright. Till window. I don't think we're gonna... Okay, this is actually more of an option. Lucky we brought some along. Fantastic! We got the door open. Let's take a peek inside. The entire annex was used as a hall closet. It's all full of shelves and boxes and stuff. A bunch of snow must have come in through the open window. Everything is covered in it. Pile of snow? Cabinet. That's the... Okay. If we can get the snow cleared away, boss, there could be something useful underneath it. With the right tools, we've got the right tools to clear away the snow. Hey, some more tools. Here's a pile of tools, boss. A little rusty, but I bet some of them could be useful. Cabinet, let's see. Here's a cabinet with lots of locked drawers, boss. Thank goodness we have someone along who is good with his hands. This shouldn't take any time at all. Good with his hands. Oh, I bet the females back at the town are really disappointed that we took the guy with hands. I honestly don't need more medicines. I think I have 6,000 medicine right now. Alright, what else we have? Snow covered.
In the snow-covered roof too. It could be an additional annex. Could you take a closer look at it sometime?
Sure, check it out. Boss, it's just a snow-covered roof. I don't know how you can get in there, but definitely not from the outside. Now which way? If we can get it from the outside, there must be a way in from the inside. We should take a look around the basement.
Lovely idea. I wanted to show you the lower level anyway. The thing is, we've discovered something totally amazing there.
Basement.
It looks as if a huge boiler have been added here at some point. At any rate, it's much bigger than the little stove here on the upper floor. Let's join forces to find out what it's all about.
Basement. Ollie wasn't lying, boss. It's huge! But we should take a look around first anyway. Should we look for the entrance to the annex before we tackle the boiler? Search for the entrance. The whole basement is pretty cluttered. There's junk lying around everywhere. Maybe the door to the annex is hidden here somewhere.
The fact is, it's not easy to find your way down here. Just take a look around. If you find anything you can make use of course you can keep it.
Thank you. There's several places where we could start, boss. Why don't you just tell us where to look first? That stupid entrance must be here somewhere. Large gate, pile of coal. For sure it's over here. Yeeks! Mice! Pretty impressive that they survived the cold. This seems to be pretty comfortable in the coal pile. What a shame. There's no hatch here that could lead to the annex. Large gate. The big gate is clear up passageway, boys. The entrance to the annex that we are looking for is most certainly behind it. Open the gate. Behind the gate is just another storage room. I never seen such thick cobwebs in my whole life. But still, no entrance to the annex. I found radiation suits, that's nice. Hatch? Hey boss! There's another wooden hatch! Doesn't seem to be locked. Should we take a look? Behind the hatch there was a ladder that did indeed lead to the annex. Here's some other useful stuff that we could take a look. If the annex is any indication, there could be a lot more hidden in the snow underneath us that we thought. This tower must be huge. Okay, let's check the boiler now. Okay, boss, should we take a look at the boiler? Yeah! Jesus, it's a huge steam boiler. Must be a heater. And those are pipes back there. I wonder where they lead. Take a look. The pipes lead in different directions, boss. The duct system is huge. We have to explore it more closely. Moldy pipe, shotty pipe, rusty pipe. The pipe is completely rusted from the inside, boss. If you want to get fixed up, we should check out every single meter. Otherwise, we could be in for a nasty surprise when we start up the boiler. Sure? Looks like our fears were confirmed. But it's even worse than we thought. We're going to have to do something about it. Boss! Here the pipe is particularly bad condition. With a leak like this, it won't withstand the pressure. We're going to have to dismantle this section, repair it and put it back on. Replace? Yeah, replace it. Sure, just replace it. The pipe is only made of flexible steel walls, and there are some more of them lying around up here. There. We just need to find the ones that fit, and then we can repair the leak. A scrap expert has an eye for that. Indeed, we were able to prepare a new pipe in such a way that it should fit perfectly in the place where we removed the old one. Now that all leaks have been patched up, we should be able to use the pipe again. Okay. Well, I think, Ollie, this should work, shouldn't it? At some point, you should get someone to help you with those leaks. A maintenance man, maybe? Somebody who likes to tinker around. That's right.
Yes, you're right. Let's see if I can find someone. But anyway, thanks a lot for helping me out here. Hopefully this boiler won't be as smoky as the stove upstairs. Otherwise, with all those fumes, no one's gonna come into the bar.
Okay, so that's one fun thing. Shotty pipe. The pipe is really warm. Must be used already. We shouldn't climb into this one, boss. But since it's warm, maybe an exhaust vent for the stove upstairs. Is there anything? There's also some wheels and levers. Maybe those are the valves that are used for regulation of the flow through the pipes. What views? Judging from the markings, they are probably closed. That must be why all the smoke upstairs isn't cleaning out. Everything is under pressure too. What do you think? Should we open the valves? Yeah? Give it a try? Jesus! Damn it! Maybe we shouldn't have done that, boss. There's steam escaping now through the various spots on the pipe. Outside too. If you don't turn it off immediately, there'll be an explosion. Stay calm. Looks like this is a leak. If you don't plug it up, we're going to get ugly down here. Alright, so plug it up. So I can use clothing for that, and I can use plastics. Here's some plastic and a robot scraps. Sure, we can seal it up the hole with. We brought a few things along ourselves. Fabric to... Fabric? Oh, I think plastic is gonna be a better option. We're able to melt the rubber and seal the hole with it. Hard to believe it, but that should do it. Hey! Moldy pipe. This pipe smells weird, boss. It's wide enough to climb through if we have to. We could follow the pipe, but it sure does stink. Motherfucker, you have a fucking hazmat suit and you're complaining about the smell? The air is pretty humid in the pipe. Maybe it's used by the water system. In combination with the boiler, it could even be heated. What does Ollie think about it? Do we care what this lunatic thinks about this?
Running water, not to mention hot? That would be a blessing. The customers would love it. We've got to get it going. Let's see. The big steam pipe is pretty filthy.
It's pretty steep going down here, boss. The sides wall are all full of mushrooms. We could try to scrap them off. Maybe we could get some of them. We got someone along who knows a lot about mushrooms. Fire. Mushrooms are growing all over the side walls. We definitely need to clear the pipe. We need to get rid of for the hygienic reasons. A little fire and we'll all be good. If we got enough fuel, yeah, sure, burn it down. The pipe is clear. I wonder if you really got the hot water. Ollie will have to put some work into it. You're missing a L over here. Okay, stove. All the pipes are cleared, patched up and ready to go. Shall we start? Yeah! The stove is finally running. There was some heavy duty maintenance. If we just turned it on, I'll bet everything would have been blown up. We're done here, boss.
Oh, how wonderful. At last, Ole Sørensen can heat his bar at the end of the world now. Do you want to leave already? Oh, what a shame. Will I see you again sometime? I hope you'll bring along as much willingness to help next time, too.
No, I won't.
What? Does this mean you want to leave, old T-Bearer, already? Now that the fun's just getting started? Yeah. You've got people to tend to. I got it. Maybe I'll come visit you sometime.
Sure, Tibera, you're always welcome at this settlement. Okay, let's see. Is there anything else we can do over here? Stove, do it. No, that's not the thing. See you later. It's fantastic, boss. The whole building is proof that there were people who managed to survive this front. Just imagine, we had to build a tiny settlement around this giant heating tower. That could be a real challenge. Have a look around. Oh wait, we also got this one over here, the fuel.
Remember the fuel I asked you for during your last visit? Even though the stove belches quite a bit of smoke, without it, things here would get anything but comfy. I'm sure you remembered it.
Sure, here it is. Shove it down your throat and hope you're gonna choke on it.
Wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. You can be relied on. I knew it. Here, take a case of hard liquor in return. Whether I give it to you as a gift or old T-Bera secretly helps herself doesn't make a difference. A good sip every once in a while gets your head straight on and makes room for the best and most creative ideas. As long as you don't overdo it, of course.
Yeah, next man. Right, anything else? I think we got everything. Look around. Yeah, I think I did everything around here actually. I mean, I could try to gamble a little bit more with Tibera, but what? I'm just gonna win more supplies. I have so much supplies I don't even know what to do with them at this point. A better option would be to just give it to her. Okay, safe trip home, boys. Get your asses back here. The balloon is back, so let's see the conclusion of this shit. Open expedition window. Alright, so to the east? No. Not this one. Okay. The oven had already been done a hefty share of the work when we paid Oli another visit. A whole section of ice had been encased the tower and had shot to reveal new compartments and rooms. Once we had repaired and cleaned the heating pipes that surrounds the tower, now the oven was able to unfold its power to the fullest. Oli had even had its first customers already, although old Tibara was the only one who could put up with all the fumes and smoke. End the chapter. Yes?
Dear friends from so far away, the big boiler is pumping out steam full blast. The way it looks, undreamt of treasures were hidden under the blanket of snow. Do you really want to miss out on that?
Yes! Right, I'm supposed to take sulfur. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. Gonna take once again 30 of those. There we go. Take metal tools, take radiation suits just in case. Alright, so take the security guys. Okay, so I'm gonna need a lot more of those things. Let's see. I don't have a herder. Because I don't have the building like that. Oh, that's a bit of a problem. Ooh, that's actually a big ass problem. Shit. Okay, take the sand guy. Yeah, we don't have a herder. That's going to be a bit of a problem. Can I look for herder? Yeah. Nobody here can actually be a herder. That's great, game. Seriously, nobody can be a herder? None of you have a badge? Oh, come on! Really? Well, shit. Looks like I have to get some pastures later on. Yeah, there's literally spinning no herder around here. Oh, great. Well, fuck me and call me a flying asshole. Wait, what the fuck? I actually did find somebody with a herder. Hey, we got everybody. Woohoo! Alright, everything set? Yes. Start the expedition, boys. Let me know when you arrive at the place.
How nice to have you back here again. Did I promise too much? Who could have suspected all the things hiding underneath the ice? Come on, we'll all go take a look at them together. You too, Rusty.
Wow. This literally looks like the reference to Frostpunk. And that's pretty awesome. Alright, Rusty Rolf. Oh no, not this moron, please.
Ah, yes, I know these faces, I sure do. So you're Ole's experts, haha. Then at least there's someone here to put my ideas into practice.
The only idea I'm gonna have on you when I see you is I'm leaving this place.
Allow me to introduce my good friend Rusty Rolf. He's helping me with all the junk, and sometimes he has suggestions of his own. He's also taking care of the improvised repairs you carried out last time.
Wait, what?
So what were you thinking about, huh? As for me, I'm good at tinkering around, no doubt about it. But Ole, all he's got are two left hands. He can cook up jam, but with tools, ha! He'd be better off keeping his hands off them.
What's up?
Well now, two left hands. What a peculiar idea. Well, at any rate, the heat from the boiler uncovered a number of hidden pearls. I'm sure that many of them can be quite useful.
Okay, tell me more. Did you just make yourself a fruit market over here? They're building an entire city over here. There's a truck, another building. Rusty greenhouse, the fuck? A bunch of rusty steel skeletons between them. Lots of glass. We've seen this before near our settlement. Isn't that a greenhouse? Greenhouse?
A genuine treasure trove, right? Take a closer look at it. Go on. There were real inventors at work here. They're truly fascinating facilities.
Is it intact?
A bit run down. I already had to protect it against Rusty's obsession with collecting, or else he would have grabbed all the steel and all the glass for himself. When we get it back into shape, I could grow fruit for my jam here.
Okay.
It's imperative that we cover up all the holes in the glazing to protect the plants against the cold in the future. There's enough material lying around here. See if you can work with that. You've got the tools for the job with you.
I do. Okay, I'll fix you the holes. So it should be alright. All tight. Now cold air can get into harm the plants. Alright, sacks. Hey boss, there are some old sacks. Shall we look inside? Maybe there's something useful in them. Our farmers will help us identify it. Sure, rip it open. Hey, it's seeds! That will make the farmers at home happy. Finally something to... Watermelon! Hey, that's nice. Automation.
What do you know? There are some fin pipes here that lead to the greenhouse. My wealth of know-how tells me that they were probably used for regulating temperature and irrigation. Yes, sir. Believe you me. We've got to clear the ice off the pipes. You've got a technician along. He's sure to see it that way too, huh?
Well, de-ice it then. We de-iced all the pipes. Looks like new. The heating and the water supply should work now. Yay! Alright, manure? There's a lot of manure here in the corner. I wonder if they use it for the plants. Maybe we could use it too. So that all plants can once again thrive here. In any case, we got someone here who should know about this stuff. Yeah, we got a manure specialist. What's so funny about that? I don't know. We listen to soil in the beds and successfully spread the manure. Soon, plants will grow here. Let's take the dried herbs from the old beds with us. I got a lot of those. I really don't need that thing, by the way. Okay, so that's one thing. A truck!
Examine the old transporter down there yet. As badly wrecked as it is, it's fairly certain there won't be anything valuable to find there. Look around, take your time, and keep whatever you find.
Thank you.
Man, oh man, they got junk to tinker with for free? You're quite a guy, Ole. If there's anything useful for me out there, it's a sure thing we can trade, right? Fact is, these doors are sealed shut. You think, well, can you force them open? For Rusty? Yeah, for your friend Rusty.
You're not my friend, by the way.
Look through the windows, ha-ha! Just a quick one. There are whole boxes of radiation suits. What they're worth, man oh man, I'm telling you. What do you think? Can we get in there?
I can. You stay outside. Let's see. The door's locked. We can break it open, boss. We've got the right tool for the back. Sure. The glass. Could break the glass here and climb through it carefully. Our junk collectors can tell us how best to remove the pieces of glass. Yeah, let's go with this one. Why not? Great. Now we're in. That was easy.
Oh no. All rotted to the core. Look at them. The suits are completely moldy. What rotten luck. The world? That's it. The world's against me. Don't matter. So what? Maybe there's still something usable here.
Hey, if those things are moldy... Rusty, how much you gonna take it? It's for free! Boss, here are some freight documents. They list everything that was on the van. Our logistics people can probably get a lot out of this. Sure!
Let me take a look. Yeah, okay. Just a second. What? Holy moly. Could it be that? Is that what? Move it. We got to open up the trailer.
No. What's over there?
The open. Come in. Rusty, you wouldn't have thought so, huh? It's even stayed dried in here. That thing in the back, is that what you're looking for?
What did you found? To be honest, boss, we have no idea what that is. It's made of all metal and shaped like... and its shape is wild. Like kind of a golden snake. The what now?
Whoa, amazing. Is this too good to be true? I've been looking for this for years. For ages and ages. It's a saxophone. Yeah, a real saxophone. What can I give you for it?
A saxophone? What can you offer?
Yeah, all sorts of stuff. Masks, tools, rations, whatever your heart desires. What else could you ask for,
You can take it, man. I don't really care. Since you ask, we could use some rations. No? Take carbon masks are probably like the best option.
Want my masks? It's a real pity the suits in the truck weren't any good anymore. Then I already would have gotten spares. But all right, go ahead and take them.
Thanks, man.
Wow, this is fantastic. I used to play sax, then I lost mine. Stuff like that hardly exists in this world anymore. No one bothers with it these days. It's basically worthless. You know what? I'm eternally grateful to you.
Yeah, no problem. Just stay away from my settlement, okay? No problem, Rusty. It was hardly any trouble. And we're looking forward to your first performance in Ollie's bar. No, we don't. No, we don't.
Brilliant idea. Of course I'll perform in the bar. And I owe it all to you. I'll dedicate my first piece to you. Ha ha! It'll be a hymn to our friendship.
To what now? Thanks.
Steve, I don't want to say that I don't value your presence, but now with that with that thing, I'd prefer it if you could move it into quarters somewhat farther away. And then we'll talk about the performance some other time.
Yeah, I'm a bit out of practice, you know. But now I'm gonna practice every day. On my balloon rides, I'll have plenty of time for that.
Yeah, how about you're gonna work on your trading skills or something instead? Good luck, have fun.
With you as a musician, I could have closed the bar in no time.
Let's let the two of them figure it out, boss. We should take the opportunity and get out of here. Tick? We should tick. Developers, come on, tick.
Now don't be such a killjoy, Ole. And you? You wanna be on your way? You've done so many great things for Rusty, but you don't want to keep him company anymore? Now, hopefully, it's not on account of my saxophone, is it? Whatever. Have a safe trip home.
Sayonara, asshole. Pretty impressive. What all you can experience out of the middle of nowhere. You won't forget this adventure anytime soon, boss. Okay, I highly doubt it. Right, so we finished the radio. Let's see. It's a radio, boss. Wonder if it still works. We got a veteran with this. The old guy really knows his way around one of those. The radio has some water damage, but can probably still use some of the parts. Yay! Okay, so we got another building over here. There's another building we couldn't see before that was freed from the ice. So, Rusty, have you been there already?
We didn't get the door open. But anyone who knows me knows that naturally I had a solution. Except Ole, well, he was skeptical.
Oh yeah?
Wanted to blow the door off with a stick of dynamite. It goes without saying that I objected. Is there any chance you'll get the door open with less collateral damage?
What's so wrong with opening old Rusty door with dynamite on a container that you have no idea about? Rusty? Rusty said I wasn't bad? Well, all this lock picking and jimming, how boring. Time for a little more action. Good thing we brought along some gunpowder. From now, we should always have some with us. Pray open? Okay, try to blow it up.
Whenever it booms and bangs, success is not far behind. It's like I said, you got to approach it with a vengeance.
Whatever.
Watch out, Rusty. Don't move. What a pain. There's meltwater everywhere. And don't you see the cables back there? I have no idea if they work, but it's a good bet I will turn the power off. I'll just dash upstairs. We
Okay.
installed the generator up there, remember? I'll turn off the power now.
Okay.
Holy smoke! You saved our lives, Ole. Every one of us. Nip that one in the bud. Now it ought to be safe down there. But maybe it's better to remove those cables too.
Will it work? Well, it's not just a single cable. It's a whole harness, all tangled up. It won't be so easy to unsnarl them. Guys, you got time. Trust me, you can do whatever you want. Tie them up together, cut them apart. Tie them up together. Done! Now the cables are hanging tightly and on the side.
Fascinating. This building here is a recycler and workshop all in one. Presumably, scrap was sorted here and directly processed afterwards. Amazing. Dozens of people must have once lived here. Let's wait and take a look at all the things we find down here. Take whatever you need.
Thank you, I will. Shelves. Here's some well-preserved fabric, some plastics and coal. They're exactly the materials we use to make our protective suits. I wonder if all of those materials here were used for the same purpose. We'll take it all with us, right? Yeah. Man, boss, this is really valuable stuff. I'm sure we can put it to good use at home. Workbench, boss. There's a workbench. Okay, we got some tools and scrap and metal. We've packed everything. Their eyes will pop up when they see this at home. No, they won't. Old barrels. Here are some old barrels, boss. Shall we see what's inside? Our refineries in the settlement are always careful when they open old barrels. You never know what might be inside. There's all kind of stuff that we could really use. Okay, apparently we did everything. That wasn't so much exciting as the previous ones, you know? Like, the previous ones actually were a little bit more exciting, but I'm guessing this is like a reference to Frostpunk. It literally looks like the Frostpunk generator after all. Okay, we got everything. Let's safe trip home, boys!
Sorensen is now able to offer a wonderful new outpost for transactions. Naturally, people can also drop by whenever they want to simply leave their cares behind them. Though, no one should ever say we don't properly reward our business partners. We've spoken with all the other traders and told them what you've done for us. Ole Sorensen is convinced that they're going to offer you the best possible terms in the future.
Wow, thank you.
We have also provided you with our guide to optimizing storage space. When you use Ole Sorensen's secrets, they'll let you make better use of your storage area in no time at all. And all that without major alterations.
Wow, thank you so much. Okay, so let's actually see what that thing gave me, because I think I didn't actually check what also the previous expedition gave me. So lamp used for devices. Lamps used for devices will increase the efficiency of food preparation from now on. As a result, less food and water is lost during processing, reducing the uses of resources for the settlement. Okay, so that's from the previous one that we did. That's not the one. Logistics. Regular gathering of the merchants. Since Oli started regularly inviting his fellow merchants to jovial gatherings in his bar, the cheerful atmosphere has also had an effect on the prices of the trading post. From now on, goods can be pursued at lower price. The lively discussions at the regular table also have a positive effect on the logistics within the settlement. Proper stocking increases the capacity of all warehouses. Yay! So the final one we need to do is this one. Okay, sure, why not? But actually, to do that one, ladies and gentlemen, I will have to probably wait for the future episode because, well, you know, like one final episode for the final expedition, and we should now have... Okay, monument to the north. So this is the north, right? And I'm gonna build it right over here. So hold on a second. Demolish buildings. Let's demolish this. And we're gonna put the wonderful monument over there. Come on, boys! Also, probably building like some defenses around here would be also a good idea. Since, well, this side is completely unprotected. So as I'm building the towers in the background, let's see. Oh yeah! Expedition to the north. So we got the third monument. So the only one remaining is the one to the south. And eventually, we're gonna do it. But not today, ladies and gentlemen, because today, I'm gonna leave this thing as over here. We're gonna, of course, continue the story during the future episodes. If you want to try this wonderful DLC yourself, well, this link in the description below, as always. And remember that, well, because when you're actually gonna settle those expeditions, when you're gonna actually finish the quest chain, you'll get additional options from the traders. Yeah, I actually have to wait for the balloon to return. So that's a little bit, but you can use this place as a additional trading post, but then again keep in mind that that's like very specific, so you get like pretty specific resources out of it, not as often as from the normal trading post. And it's really cool because it adds some additional gameplay mechanics, but it's like not essential. Let's say it's not like in Anno, for example, where some of the DLCs are such a game breaker that just to make your life easier is worth to take them. The developers of Endzone actually have a proper approach to this. Like, they'll give you a DLC that gives you some cool new stuff, but it's not essential. Like, you can just play the base game and it'll be completely fine. You don't need to get the DLC. But if you want to support the development of the game, if you want to support the developers, you should. And in the end, you get yourself a really cool DLC that basically gives you like some new things to play with. And I've invested so much hours into this game that, well, no, it's all nice and dandy and stuff like that. And I'm actually hoping that the devs will consider making Endzone 2 with more mechanics and maybe some more complex building, you know, like getting actually some unique landmarks and stuff like that. Maybe. I don't know. That's a good thing we can actually worry about, I guess, in the future notice. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Like, subs a lot. I'll see you in the next video.